Hey, what's up everyone? This is Nick. Today I'm going to be talking about the most effective ways of practicing the major scales. So far on my musical journey, one thing that I've realized is probably one of the most important things in music are major scales. Now you may be thinking,
but Nick, there's so many scales, there's so many other things, why would I only focus on major scales?
well, I'm not saying to focus only on major scales. However, major scales are definitely one of the biggest building blocks of music. Every other scale kind of comes from a major scale anyway. The melodic minor scale is a major scale with a flat third. The natural minor scale is the major scale starting on the 6th. Harmonic minor scale is the major scale with a sharp 5. The major pentatonic scale is just a major scale with a few less notes, but all of them deviate somehow from the major scale. In the Western world, most popular music is in at least one key and it uses at least one major scale. Even songs like Giant Steps, which are more harmonically complex, go through 3 different major scales. Chord progressions come from major scales, intervals come from major scales, so many things come from major scales. So that's been a big focus on my playing ever since I entered college. So today I'm going to talk about a few tips that really help me learn the major scale a little better and help me improvising with the major scale. Also remember, if you enjoyed this video or any of my other videos, please like and subscribe so you can catch the videos as soon as they come out. So my first tip is intervallic playing. So one of the first things I ever did when I started practicing scales a lot is playing them in intervals, starting with thirds. So for the first part, I'm going to take a C major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. I'm going to do 2 octaves because that's kind of what the guitar likes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play them in diatonic thirds. Diatonic meaning of the scale. Basically we're going to play a note, skip the second note. So we're going to play 1, 3, then we're going to go back to 2, we're going to play 4. If you're thinking in terms of note names, C, E, D, F, E, G, F, A, G, B, and then A, C. And then when we go back down, we're going to continue that upward motion. We're going to continue playing the thirds in an upward direction. I'm going to play G, B, F, A, E, G, D, F, and then C, E. So now all together with the 2 octaves. So just like that. So there's 4 ways that I practice that. That's thirds going up, then we're going to do thirds going down, and then we're going to do 1 up and then 1 down. So we're going to go C, E, then F, D, the next one is going to be 1 down, 1 up. So we're going to do E, C, D, F, then G, E, F, A. So that's kind of the base exercise I use to practice scales. Now that's just 4 ways of playing the same thing, however there's so many variables we can alter. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to alter the rhythm of what I'm playing. So what I was playing just now, it was kind of in 8th notes. Let's think about it in triplets. I was just playing up in triplets, but if we play them up and then down in triplets, we get almost a whole new melody. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We can also do this in quintuplets or in 5/8. There's a number of rhythmic opportunities we have to change up the way this sounds. The next way we can manipulate it is to increase the interval. So instead of thirds, let's do fourths. And then we can keep going. We can do fifths, sixths, sevenths, that one's kind of cool because it kind of gives this illusion effect where you're playing the next note up an octave before you play the actual note. We can keep going. We can do octaves. We can do ninth. The larger you go, the more it becomes actually also a right-hand exercise of string skipping, at least if you're playing guitar. So yeah, that's one way of manipulating it. Then we can add an extra note. We can do 2/3, which are major triads. Then with the major triads, we have inversions. So that's 1, 3, 5. If we invert that, we have 3, 5, 1, or 1, 3, 6. If we invert it one more time, we have 5, 1, 3. Which also translates to 1, 4, 6. We can do sus triads as well, 1, 4, 5. We can continue inverting that. We can do 1, 4, 7. We can do 1, 2, 5. Then we can continue adding notes. We can do seventh chords in all of their inversions. We could add another note and make it a 5-note thing. So that's one realm, is the intervallic playing. We could also do them in groupings. So for example, we can start groupings of 4. We can play C, D, E, F, D, E, F, G, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can do the same thing. We can go down. We can do up then down. We can do 3-note groupings. And so on and so forth. And the last tip I would give is doing 3-octave scales. Now this may vary for your instrument, but basically the idea here is to play the scales from basically the lowest range of your instrument all the way up to the highest range of your instrument. For the guitar, that just happens to be 3 octaves, but for any other instrument, you can do the same exercise as long as you hit the bottom and the top. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use G as my pivoting point because G down here and G up here are kind of the extreme ends of the instrument. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up G major, and then I'm going to come down C major, and then I'm going to go up F major, and then down B flat, up E flat, A flat, and so on. I usually go up and fourths like that, and that is a great warm-up routine that I did for a while, almost every day. And you can go down and fourths, you can kind of do whatever, you can go up in half steps even, but really the idea is to just go up and down the extremes of your instruments and play the major scales. Now if you're a guitar player watching this, you may be thinking, well, there's so many ways of playing scales on the guitar. How do I do it? I think of them in two different ways. I think in positions, kind of sort of the caged way, where you attempt to do one finger per fret. So the way that I've been playing it this whole video has been this one right here. You could also do 3 notes per string scales. For this one I'm going to do G major, and basically I'm only going to play 3 notes per string, and I'm going to stop when I reach the high E string and I've played my 3rd note. This one allows for a little more reach, and it allows for a little more triplet friendly scales. If we play it fast. It's also a great way to practice legato because you have to hammer on or pull off 2 notes at the same time. Then we have our 4 note per string scales. And that one will basically get us all the way up the guitar. So thanks for watching. I hope you found these tips useful. I've gotten some great mileage out of doing all of these things on my instrument, and they've helped me a lot when I'm improvising, composing, and just playing music. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. There's going to be more videos coming your way on guitar instruction, music instruction, gear reviews, gear demos, music theory, music composition, and so on. As always, please leave me a comment if you have any questions or if you just want to say anything. Alright, thanks for watching.